way my husband and I and our family came to Moraine was we had moved to Chicago, the Chicago area, from Michigan, and we're looking for a home church. And I remember driving down, we would drive down 127th all the time, and I saw the front of the church and I saw the sign, and I loved the juxtaposition of the old, like, 70s looking building and then the new cool sign. And for me, that worked because I loved the idea that Moraine had history. You could tell it had been around for a while because of the old part, but yet there was like this new hip energy going on. So as weird as that sounds, that was why I came to church here in the first place. A few things that we loved about Moraine from the very beginning were, it kind of goes with that. There was this very solid, you could tell there was a solid core of people here, and the church had been around for a long time. There was that, we sing about it a lot, the firm foundation, and you felt that, but at the same time, there was this new energy and this new life, especially with the kids and the family ministry. I remember we dropped our daughter off for the kids ministry one of our first weeks, and we went to pick her up, and she came sprinting out of the kids wing, and she just jumped into my arms and said, "Mommy, can we please go to church here from now on?" So the way we got connected was after we had been here for a few months, somebody approached me and asked me to serve in the kids wing. And okay, truth be told, I don't love kids, which is really weird to say out loud. I was never that person who wanted to babysit. I started, my degree started actually in elementary education, and I did my first practicum, and I quit after that, after being in the school. So when this person asked me to serve, I said yes, because I firmly believe that being a part of a church is saying yes to what we're being invited into, what God is inviting us into. So I signed up, and I have to be, so at the time, it was kind of one of those things like, really, God, this is where you want me serving? I've been in that kids wing now for 5-6 years. I love those kids. And the thing that's crazy about it is that can only come from God. Like, I didn't plan that. I didn't want it. I just said yes. And so I started serving down there. I serve down there twice a month now. And I think one of my favorite things is standing at the desk waiting to sign the kids in, and you have a couple like of the sprinters. So you're standing there waiting for the parents to show up, and these kids sprint down the hall, and they show up and they're just so excited and so ready to be there. But then there's also the kids that kind of trail in and have a hard time leaving their parent, and I love both, and I love all of it, and I love the kids. But that's how we got connected, and then just, you know, you get to know parents and you get to know the people that you're serving with, and without that, I don't know, that's just how Moraine became our church family. I think the way I would encourage someone to get connected is, again, it is to just say yes. It's nothing glorious, it's nothing glamorous, it's just, there's a need and you can meet it. I was here on Sunday mornings already. There was a need for me in the kids ministry, and I just said yes. He will show you where that need is. You'll be invited into it, or I'm inviting you now. There's a need. We have Awana on Wednesday nights, we have kids on Sunday mornings, and when you step up and you join in there, magic happens. So, but just, it's in the ordinary, it's in the everydayness of showing up, being committed, and seeing what God does.